Dave, if you can keep an eye on the stuff, it says that we are live, and I got it. Yep, there we go. How is it going, everybody? We're gonna get everything running up here. We're still working with the new setup, so bear with us. You about logged in now, man?
It's gonna be another couple of minutes, yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna make a transition here. How's everybody doing? What's going on, people? How are you doing, Nate?
I'm not ready yet.
I'm gonna take a sip of my tasty beverage. We're still waiting for people to walk on in, so take your time, man.
Are we going already?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
We're good. We're good. We're good. So what's new? How has everybody been? It's been a while. You all right, buddy?
I'm good. I'm not set up. I wasn't ready to start, so.
Nate, when he gets to thinking, he doesn't say much at all. He doesn't say much at all. So, do you see him? I think we're gonna zoom into you. How's it going, people? What is going on with everybody?
There we go. Now we're up and running.
He's got it. He's going. He's moving. He's moving. Dave, I gave you one job, man. Set all this stuff up before we got done.
Dave says,
so
way to
Dave's
be
back.
professional.
Dave had a little hiatus, but he is back. Just so everyone knows. What's up, man? How'd you like today's recording? Oh, we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, no, we got a ton to talk about. So I don't know if you guys saw our last video, where we hung all of this up. That was, we took all day
that was
to
fun,
do that, man.
That was fun.
Oh yeah. Not to mention we made friends with some old ladies at Joanne Fabrics. That's a cult, man, for real.
Oh, dude. But you know what? A sweet little cult. They were so afraid that I wouldn't have, like, all of my yards. They're like, you need to measure every one of them. Right. So stand there for a half hour and let them roll them out and measure them because you got to get everything you pay for. And it actually saved us. We found out that we were 7 inches short.
Yeah.
7 inches short. Like, oh, no. Oh, no. Hell no. But no, we didn't give a shit. I'm like, it's fine. Just it's fucking 7 inches, man.
And we were close to the project budget.
Mhm.
Like I think we went over by maybe $30.
It was like,
something like
I
that.
think like $37 and some change. We were over budget, but it wasn't like, um, we were like way over budget. And I actually made a couple jokes in that video we posted about the budget. And I was like, "You think Adrian's
Right.
gonna kill me when we get home? Like I'm over budget." But no, I didn't do that. So
It does look like our friend Tyler Reddick is watching, and he says 7 inches short. You should be used to that, Vic.
yeah, you trolling piece.
And he
of
took a
shit.
shot at me too. He says, "Way to be a professional, Nate."
Mhm.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler, you're a dick. I love you, but you're a dick. So, but yeah, so yeah, we came in on budget on that, and it was kind of a fun project. I mean, you can look back, and I actually did. I looked back and looked at our videos, and even the ones where our audio quality could have been improved massively. The videos and the audio still was really good, but the only thing that really bugged me was I collect shit. Like I've got a billion video game trinkets and toys and movies and DVDs and just stacks of old cartridge games, and it just gets to be so much sitting back here. And with this, we're able to just section all that shit off and just hide it. So that makes it really cool. That was the only thing that I saw in last year's videos that kind of was killing us.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, there's a little bit of clutter, and you know we're trying to up our game. We're not trying to just level off. We've got what 8 months of actual recording in, and we're kind of learning as we go. Which we said from video number 1, no guarantees.
Absolutely.
But I think as far as winging it, we're winging it pretty well, brother.
And I mean, you know, I'm seeing the monitors back here. You know, it looks really good now. You know, and it's killing all the light. So I'm really pleased with what it was like fucking $230.
Yeah,
we spent
yeah,
to
I think
improve
totally.
this. Adrian found this badass desk for us online, which I'm gonna multitask and use it. I've been building a card game with my brother for the last 4 years.
That's right.
And it's epic. If you guys like Swords and Shields and like just that battle kind of card game, ask me about it. Send me a message and I'll send you there. I'm not going to waste this time to plug that yet. But there's a lot of things we're going to be plugging in the future with our projects.
Absolutely.
But this desk is also going to help that out, along with recording. In this next video, you're going to see snippets of how we had this desk out of the way. And just kind of had everything set up, and it just made everything just so easier than using my crates that I poke fun at all the time, that I've been using for the last 7 years.
You can just change the color by covering them up with other shit.
I'm like, check it out, it's brand new. They're like, no, dude, it's the same 4 milk crates. I'm like, but this one's red. But yeah, so that's helped out. We're just trying to improve our workability, improve our workflow, and our, you know, the ergonomics of what we're doing. And Nate has been you have gotten so in to the digital sound.
Oh, I got
it's
toys.
ridiculous. Like he's got so many toys now that are great, and I can hear the difference, and I hope you guys hear the difference. This video, for instance, that we've recorded tonight, considering what Dave didn't fuck up. So yeah, fuck you, Dave. Actually came out really cool, and the cool thing is, it was just a couple little pieces that we recorded, and Nate did his audio thing, and hopefully I can do my video thing to match, you know. But the audio has come up. Like, do you remember that $32 little MIDI to USB thing?
Yes. Yep.
Like, we went from using a GoPro audio, like whatever we can get the GoPro to record.
I think one of the very first videos we did was actually a cell phone video, and that was just
right.
it.
We bounced back between the GoPro and the cell phone
We
audio.
had the cell phone and the GoPro, and then
That's right.
the other first piece of actual equipment we had was the Tascam that Jade bought me a couple of years ago. And that that kind of got us into using microphones. And then once we heard the difference, it's like, well, we can't go back now.
But trying to use the Tascam, and by no means, if Tascam, if you guys are watching, I'm not knocking you, but using that thing was just, I guess the best way to my son just won like this little novelty watch at a carnival that had 2 little ball bearings in it, and you had to kind of move your wrist around to get it to fall into the eyes. That is what I saw using the Tascam as. It's like it's just so much work for little benefit.
The Tascam was great for like an audio sketchbook.
Yes.
So like if you had an idea and you wanted to get it down right now, because I want to see how this is even going to work.
If you want to pay like an absorbent amount of money for just basically a digital tape recorder.
And but it had 2 built-in condenser mics, which is what we were using.
It did, and it was good. But using it, the interface, the ergonomics of the system itself,
right? What we have
was
now
not to be desired.
Works much better for what we're trying to do. But I still keep that Tascam because it's great in a pinch.
Cheers. Let us not forget, folks. This is a RockTail hour. So yeah.
So from there, we got into using an actual mixer that's got built-in effects. I'm still trying to work out all the bugs. Not that there's many, but we got new microphones, so we're gonna sound great. Plus, with the acoustic treatment in here, it's dialed in, man. And I'm really kind of proud of everything we've gotten done in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, me too, man. How's the sound sounding, Dave? Everything sounding good? Oh yeah. You see,
sounds good.
You see, this is why we fired him 9 times. Anyways, so no, everything's looking good. We had a long winter. Everything's finally starting to thaw out. So we've been rushing through some ideas, and one of the things that one of the problems rather that we've come across with, especially tonight, is that the songs that we're wanting to do now. It's becoming increasingly difficult to do these one jobbers.
Yeah.
Because we got a bunch of songs that we want to do but we can't even come close to doing these songs justice if we're going to do all these instrument parts and get that nailed down in like 4 hours. I mean, that's unheard of. And the fact that we got away with it for 8 months is a fucking miracle.
It's kind of phenomenal.
I honestly think after you did all when I first heard like what we did tonight, I was like, oh, that's so abrasive. And then he did all his tweakings and stuff. And then, at the end of an hour of just sitting in front of the computer, it was sounding really good. I don't know if it's like that radio mind control thing where you hear a song enough that you end up liking it, or that you did do enough, which I think that's the case.
Yeah.
To where I was like, that actually sounds really good. So I think what we're going to be facing in the future is that availability of time.
Yeah.
To actually give the songs we want to do like solid justice. I really think that's something that we got to focus on. And I know we've always told the fans, we learn a song, like we won't even know the song. We'll come to the table with nothing.
Like today.
Like today, we didn't know nothing about this.
Totally unprepared. We knew we were gonna do this, but do you think we even had a second
I told him 2 days ago, what do you want to do? And and we get here today, and he's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, what are we good at? Bar chords. Let's focus on that. And then we went from there. We had no clue what we were gonna do, and I think we did something very awesome. But again, to get back to what I was saying is, what's gonna be hard is changing to that to where we can have that availability and that time to actually do songs justice. Because I don't want to cheap out our listeners or the people that are watching, if any, because we've been gone so long.
You guys still out there? Actually, I know for a fact one is Nick Bruni, my brother. How you doing?
Hey Nick, what's up, man?
He says, "Sounds good, man. Let's hear some tunes."
We will get some tunes out. We have worked on some stuff today. Again, this is just the RockTail hour. We're just gonna talk and bore you. So if you got some questions, man, drop them down. Ask them some questions.
Absolutely. So that kind of brings us to today.
Today.
We like we just said, we didn't have anything planned out, which is kind of our go-to move.
We just have fun with it, man.
I had an idea for a song, and I'm not going to say which one because we might be able to do it later in the season.
Take a
and
sip of my
I kind of
tasty
want it to
beverage.
be a little bit of a surprise. But we were considering how to do it, and when we realized learning, tracking, mixing, mastering, and then post-production is just going to be way too much. And kind of the premise of the channel is we get together and we say, okay, we're going to do a song. We've got, 3-4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And, kind of an afternoon. And we do everything in that time. And the song we were listening to had something like 10 tracks on it almost.
Oh my goodness. That one I'll move my mic, hope that's okay. that song was dynamic as fuck. There was so much to that song.
Yeah. And it's a really good one. I don't want to say what it is again.
Yeah, we're not going to reveal that yet because we will do that song.
But it's going to take us more than just one day. Yeah, and that kind of breaks the premise of the channel, but it's still something I think we want to do. So
absolutely,
it's going to happen. And you guys will know when you hear it. Tyler is on fire tonight. He says Steel Panther. He wants Steel Panther.
I love Steel Panther, and my wife thinks I am absolutely ridiculous for liking it. So much that me and Tyler went to a Steel Panther concert. And I'm not proud of that night. But it was probably the most fun I've had in a while that I could remember. This was what, last year? This was last year, right? Yeah, last year. But it was fun. It was fun. We made an evening out of it, and it was cool. We were talking tonight with Dave that we should take one of the Steel Panther songs and just turn it into an acoustic jam and throw a cello into it. But being how we're family friendly.
Are we? Yeah, I was going to say, wait, what? Did you just make a change that I was unaware of?
You know, how we're so I'm family friendly.
Like the first, I'm friendly to my family. Is that what you mean?
You can't see it, but literally 4 feet in front of my legs is just a pile of Legos. That's how family friendly we get.
Right.
But no, I don't know. Tyler, no Steel Panther tonight. I'm sorry, brother. Sorry, Tyler. I love you. What do you want to talk about recording tonight?
I think we did really well. It was weird because we're kind of getting back into the groove of it, and we haven't done this in 3 months. So this is kind of the first.
Why does it feel like longer?
Yeah.
Like it really feels like it's been like a year.
It's because we haven't been getting our music fixed.
Winter came.
I think that's right.
We have not got our 6-string therapy, man. That's a fact.
Don't even get me started on winter.
But no, tonight is we were having issues with the cello because I'm not going to give you guys a song we did tonight, but I'll tell you that we took a song that's not, banjo-y bluegrass, turned it into a banjo-y bluegrass, and then dropped the octave of that song like 2 steps.
With a guitar.
With a guitar.
We dropped the octave. And
no, we dropped the banjo too. We tuned down like 2 steps.
That's true.
And then the cello just wasn't working out, so we recorded a bass line with a guitar and then dropped that octave 2 more steps. Like it was totally weird. Like we've never done something this weird.
One of the things that I'm learning with help from the program we use to record stuff, Tyler Reddick is crying because of no Panther. No Steel Panther. I just looked and I see a little sad face. One thing that we're able to do now because of the mixer, it does have about 100 digital effects in it. And between the mixer and the software we use, which Vic turned me on to, software called Audacity.
Oh, yeah, it's a free software. You can find it on the web.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Audacity. Thank you. It helps.
Yeah, every single song, man. After the Tascam, every song is Audacity. But then you can actually change pitch. And so we were having trouble with the cello, And so he's like, well, why don't I just play it on guitar, and then you use the audio skills to drop it an octave and kind of fabricate a cello sound out of a guitar. So that's what we did. And
yeah,
I think it sounded awesome.
it worked out pretty good. I think it worked out pretty good. Like, we initially did it, and I was like, whoa, I don't know if I'm supposed to be wearing a Michael J. Fox coat or participating in porn, but that's too much. We got to dial that back. Because it was like, it was bad.
It was
a little much, a little synthesized for my taste. But he figured out a happy medium for that, and it worked out really good.
But yeah, we had gotten that down. We decided to add cajon, the slap box. We've been having a lot of fun with that, and it's kind of funny because that cajon, it almost added like I don't know how to describe, like a dirty hip hop vibe to the song.
Oh, the bump.
Yeah. To me,
like, I'm not a drummer. I'm not a drummer, so I can't even drum with my. I can't even do that, man.
It was like a dirty hip hop vibe with the banjo and the augmented guitar to a bluegrassy kind of feel. Like, that's something we haven't done before.
Like, no, that's not like. I'm thinking of all the music that we've recorded. We don't have nothing like that.
No.
Now, I will say, this is a song that I played at many a campfire with you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And never did it ever sound like this.
No. Well, what was funny is because I came over and we were saying, we were going to do a song, and then we decided to change the song because it wasn't working. So we decided on the one we decided on. It's hard to not say it. And typically when we play the song, like he said, a couple guitars around a campfire, and that's all you need. And I busted out the banjo on this one.
Oh, man, it was so good.
And it was kind of unexpected because when we decided on the song, I was like, well, go get my guitar. And he's like, no. Let's. I'm feeling something different. Let's try this. And so.
Well, you did like 3-note like progression. You were like, you did your thing.
Yeah, the typical banjo.
Oh,
bluegrassy.
Shit. I was like, that needs to be explored. I'm like, that's cool.
And it's fun to experiment with sounds that don't go together, but when make them go together.
No, this had no business.
No, none whatsoever
at all. But I don't know how we did it, but I think we made it work. Now, I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying we made it fucking work.
Well, that's my excuse for doing open mics when I do. I'm not saying I'm good at playing guitar and singing. I just enjoy doing it.
You had a joke one time. You're like, hey, quit clapping. You don't know. I could suck.
This could be awful.
This could be awful. Like, save those claps for
Why do we clap for this guy? He sucks. It's happened.
Yeah, somehow we managed to get those to go together, and that was cool. That took a little. There was a couple times where I was even thinking, I'm like, just trash it, man.
You gotta save it.
I didn't know, because I'm not embedded into the audio like you can take like something, and then like just I don't know what you tweak it. I don't know what you do, but predominantly everything except for 2 tracks on that was just a live recording. Me and you playing and you singing was all 1 track.
Yeah. We
and then
that
we
was
added
a one-off.
And then we added the bass guitar, and then we added the cajon.
I'm laughing because Tyler Reddig again.
What is he saying?
He doesn't have much going on tonight, I don't think. He says no one else is saying you're good at singing and playing guitar either, Nate. Dick.
Oh, damn.
He's mad because we won't do Steel Panther. Now he's trying to.
He's
that
pissed.
hurt, Tyler.
He's pissed.
That hurt, buddy.
Hurt. You know, I'm gonna
cut me real deep.
Dave's got to go kick his ass.
Yeah, that's gonna last for about 10 whole seconds. I mean, I'm not saying it's not warranted. I'm just saying Dave will fuck it up.
Paradox.
Tyler's a Marine. It's just not gonna. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, send Dave over there.
Go get him. Dave. Go get him.
Get him.
Bring me back teeth.
Right. See what you get.
He's like, I'm a fucking audio tech. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah,
How many times have you been fired, Dave?
I got fired?
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Okay.
Go.
No, you're good. You're good.
Go show Tyler what for.
Give him a 1-4.
Yeah.
So yeah, tonight was very interesting as far as recording goes. And here's the weird thing is we got a way later start than we usually do.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We normally I'm here by I was about to say 10, but that's a lie because I typically run late. 11:30.
No, try like 1.
Yeah, we started real late today. It was like 1:30.
There was a couple times where you showed up like in the morning, like you meant business.
Oh yeah.
Like I was drinking coffee, and he was like knock knock knock. I'm like what?
Let's do this thing, man.
I'm like people don't come to my house this early in the morning because that's just not good for them.
You know, it was nice to have a bit of a reprieve. We do this every other week, so it's not like it's a crazy schedule, but you know, he's busy with his life.
Oh, man.
I'm busy with my life, and we both have cut time into what we do to make sure we have time to do this. Both of our wives have been insanely supportive. And,
oh man, dude, they're our biggest supporters.
Oh yeah,
biggest.
We literally could not do it without you guys. We love you.
We love you, wives.
But so it's kind of hectic when it starts, man. It's a little bit chaotic, and all we really know is that we're gonna get together and play some music. Hopefully, we get something good. At the end of the day, we're gonna export the audio. We're gonna upload the video, and it is what it is. So we hope that everybody's happy with it. But
absolutely.
But it's literally what we would be doing otherwise sometimes.
Yeah, with or without electronics. This is kind of what we've been doing for like the last 6 years, you know. I mean, this has been the basis of our friendship. The foundation of why me and you even talk to each other.
Absolutely.
Back from when we met, when we worked where you're actually still currently employed.
Yeah.
And then I made he made some ridiculous Tenacious D reference, and I'm like, oh, you like? And it just went ham. And then they had to separate us.
Yeah, we got separated children in
children
school.
At work. We got separated. Like y'all having too much fun. I'm like, we're still doing our job.
Not only did we have way too much fun, but we got more done than anybody else in that shop.
Cheers.
And they figured that out very soon after they separated us, that we just worked together.
They would intermittently put us back together. But anyways, that's always been the basis of what we do is, you know, we get together, we hang out, have a good time, and just, you know, we play music. Why is your screen blurry? Is that No, my screen's good.
This is good.
Yours might be a bit rate.
It's streaming.
Okay.
It's, you know.
But yeah, so we want to continue doing that, and I think we want to this next year, season 2, so to speak. We want to get back to the roots of it, you know, and just remember it's not about the outcome; it's about the journey, man. It's about making the music and having fun doing it. You know what? If it sucks, it sucks. We're gonna share that with you too.
It doesn't matter if it's good. It only matters if it rocks.
More importantly, music is for sharing and not comparing.
Absolutely.
So if you say it sucks in the comments, then you're a jerk. It's not nice. Tyler.
So one thing that I wanted to add was if you guys have any requests. Now, we already have a couple, and we do have a list started of songs that we really want to do on this. I guess we're calling it Season 2. Season 2!
Why not? Why not?
Season
Year 2. We'll just do them yearly. We don't do that seasonal shit.
And so we do have some songs requested. They asked me about them. Are we over here? We're over here.
Oh, yeah.
Same as Season 1.
We'll wait.
We got. Thanks, Dave. Oh, we're over here. They're.
You're right there, guys. I'm looking at you.
Yeah, we're right here.
You can see us.
Okay.
You can see us. You can see us.
I can see the confusion on my face here when I'm like, wait, which
All right, so we're at about 30 minutes now.
What I was gonna say.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And it's okay.
God.
We did get some requests last year that we haven't done. Last year we did a fantastic song for Becca.
Yes.
Because she requested it, and we did a mindless mention. We have another song requested for a mindless mention.
Which one?
I'm gonna have to double check the name of the song.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, I had it written down. It's like
It's from my sister, Kirsten. Love you, girl. She requested the song, and so I'm kind of excited about doing that. But I wanted to encourage, if you guys have a song you want us to do.
I'm just looking.
Oh, all the words?
Oh, there's Jade.
Yeah, JD's on there. Hey, love. It's because we were loving on our wives.
So you want to do a song for Kirsten?
For Kirsten. But I wanted to encourage everybody that if you guys have a song you want us to do, to let us know. Reach out to us. Like, we love song ideas, especially
Drop
if it's
it down
something.
there in the thing, man.
Yeah, make a comment right now.
Right in the thing.
Except Steel Panther, not happening, Tyler.
Sorry,
Fuck
Tyler.
off.
We gotta work
I'm
on
kidding.
that one.
I love you, Tyler.
And we gotta figure out how to
Dave
change all
should
the...
be on his way. Unless he got lost.
If we do Steel Panther, we have to figure out a way to take all the sex exploits and turn them into stuff about, furries or stuffed animals. Without saying, like, specific sexual things. I think that's the only way it's going to work, because Steel Panther is very graphic. And we here at the Mindless Music Incorporated LLC Mindless Lab are family orientated. Orientated? That is not even a word.
Yeah, no. Nope.
Orientated.
Orientated.
That's a new shirt idea.
Orange-tated?
That's a new... I said orientated. I said orientated. So we're going to do Mindless Music on the back, and it's just going to say family orientated right on the front. I think that's a new shirt. God, I'm terrible.
That's pretty bad,
All right,
buddy.
yeah. We need to do that. Also, my brother Mike needs to come on with it. Michael Murdoch. I'm telling you what, man.
Oh, you talking about the...
And I'm talking right to you, Michael Murdoch. Let's get our stuff together. We need you for a song. And you know what song that is. So, come on. Let's get our stuff together.
That's something else I wanted to bring up. Collaboration.
Yes, we want a collab.
We talked
Absolutely.
with Vic's brother. We're over here, or are we over here? I don't know, because this is
Dave,
delayed.
we're right here, Dave, right?
This does me no good.
Still right behind the dust net. I still see you.
Thanks, Dave. Weren't you supposed to be doing something?
Dave, I know
Like
we're
anything?
drinking on our job because we're done with our job, but why are you drinking when it's your job?
Because you literally just now said it's my job to drink.
It's empty. Like, that's,
Damn, he's actually got a point. I did fuck my sentence up there.
well. you
Hey,
can't
Dave,
trust
will
him for
you
anything.
grab him another beverage, a tasty beverage?
One of those generic beverages.
Yes, one of the generic beverages.
Okay.
The ones that come in brown bottles with like self prints that they only make in Michigan. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. That's going to be a thing from now on. You know what's funny? Because in the last video, when we did that, we were outside of Joanne Fabrics. And Vic had his
Hashtag not
phones.
sponsored.
Right. And he's like, sponsored? Not sponsored.
That was
And
so
I'm
stupid.
laughing, but I watched the video today. And I'm like, look at all that gray hair. Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's all right. You know what? When the light hits you right, you can only see half of it.
I'm
I think that's
slowly
all right. I
but
think that's
surely
all right.
making my way, not to gray, but to chrome. That's what my goal is.
Well, I haven't seen your biological father, and if your biological mother is of any influence, I think you're fine, dude.
I think I'll be
I
okay.
think you're just fine. Now, Rick, man, he is white as he gets.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna get lucky. As far as bio dad and adopted dad go, they both had a full head of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't think I'm going to go
Oh, man,
bald. I'm
if-
just going to go silver, and that's totally fine
If
with
I
me.
even live half as long as Rick, it'll be a miracle if I even
Not
have
that
hair.
old. He just retired.
It'll be a miracle if I have hair on my balls, man. I'm like,
Which is-
I'm gonna go bald.
Which is actually,
there's no question about that. And Rick, I love you. I'm not knocking you at all. I think you're the greatest.
That's
but-
why we got a late start today, is I was helping him pick up his
He's
new
got
Harley.
a full head of hair, and
Yes,
it
he
looks
does.
it looks like it's like white as duck feathers, man. I mean, that stuff is
Why does
that
how
stuff
do you
is
make that reference?
because I have
Feather
two
white.
big ass white ducks, and he looks fluffy
Okay.
like ducks.
Okay,
Come
that
on,
makes
man,
sense.
I'm not knocking him.
I was gonna say we live in Michigan. You could have said Snow White. You could have. There's.
No, I got ducks. So that's the first thing that came to my mind. God, I should just stop moving the hole in my face. Wait. So you were talking collaboration.
Oh yes, collaboration. So here's the thing. Victor's brother saw our channel.
Mhm.
He liked it, and he plays some mean guitar.
Oh, he's an amazing
Now-
musician, but like us, we just kind of we step back from it.
He's got life, and that's cool. But
Yeah.
so we were talking with him about doing a song for the channel, and he really wants to get on with us, and we think that's awesome
I think
Because-
that'd be fantastic.
because music is for sharing. We
And not
want
comparing.
people to help us out with some of these songs.
Absolutely.
If you play an instrument and you can do one part of this one song and you think it's pretty cool, talk to us. Like, we would love
Yeah.
to do a collaboration with you because we want all of our friends to get in on this music thing. We don't care what it is you do, what instrument you play. I don't care if it's a flute, a piccolo,
We can figure out a way to make that work.
tuba. Yeah, let's make it
Cowbell,
happen,
bring it
dude.
on. Actually, we needed a cowbell tonight.
We could
You
use
play a
one.
cowbell? Let me know. You own a cowbell? Let me know.
And so, if you guys play an instrument that you would like to lend to a song, or if you have a specific song and you have a skill that you would like to add to it, please let us know. We think that would be awesome.
That'd be great.
We're trying to build a community, and we think music is important. I think music. Where's Tyler? Tyler's at home. Where's Dave?
Dave.
With my drink, he just never came back, I guess.
No, he's probably drinking it.
We think music is important. Music education is important.
It is.
And we think music is a community.
I think
And
honestly, I think music exploration and the fun in music is, to me, a little more important than music education. Because once you figure out that it's a safe zone for you and that you're having fun with it, I think the music education part is just something that's gonna follow suit.
Right. Well,
You
no,
know,
you're absolutely
You're gonna be
right.
like, this is really fun. I really enjoy this.
You have to
Now I
feel it
want to know
first.
more about.
I
this.
gotta help Dave
Um,
out. He's incapable. There you go, buddy. Why the hell did we hire this
Actually,
guy?
here, give me that. Dave, will you pass me that that can that is by no way, shape, or form red and white?
No, it's not Coca-Cola.
Exactly.
It's
Can you hand it to me, please? So no, a collaboration. I've had a few people like while we were through
this
intro.
is huge.
This is
guys.
huge, and I'm really excited, and I cannot reveal anything at the moment, for several reasons. But I got what I don't got is a beer.
Generic
Oh,
beer.
sweet! It's a glove. It's a.
Generic,
What I
right.
can't give away is any specifics of the matter, but we've been talking about branching out and just trying to bring people, not people to take over our thing, but people to accent it, people to join in and have fun with us. And we have talked to a few people that have done some pretty notable things in our community. And I have been getting a few phone calls from these people, and they're interested in reaching out with us. So hopefully in the future, I'll know more about that. But I got the word from the better part of it today.
They want to get down with the mindless music.
So I'm hoping that's going to be a thing. And
That's
You
gonna
know,
be really cool.
and the person that gave me a call today, and if you're watching this, I highly doubt it, but if you are watching this, I got your message. I have not responded yet. But it's huge because we're talking years and years of professional background.
Bro,
Like,
I've seen
that was their damn job.
I've seen this person play live, many times.
Fantastic.
While we've been drinking, can I say
Absolutely.
at the Bird,
Absolutely.
and fantastic musician. Like, wow. I didn't know before today that this person had reached out to Vic.
Yep.
And again, I don't want to spoil, but when he said who's reaching out and that he wants to do a song with us, I lost it. Like, that is way cool. I had no idea that we were.
I can't believe he kept my card. Like,
Right.
it's got our ugly faces on it.
You would be like,
who would
oh.
keep that? But no, he called
It's
us.
that thick
Yeah.
card stock. You know,
I think
we
it is. I
designed
think
it
it is.
right.
It's good for two
You went,
things:
"Oh, that's
making your wallet too thick and making your pedal bike sound like a motorcycle. I mean,
Otherwise, what was the real purpose?
What was the real purpose? You know, it was worth every penny. But yeah, so there's that with collaborations. I'm really hoping my brother Mike. Now my brother Mike, he goes way back. He had a group way back when, and we're talking early to mid '90s called the Thunderfish.
Thunderfish.
And they were awesome. They were really like alternative rock to start with, and then I think they revamped it later on in life, and got real heavy. Like, I think when I was around like 17, 18 years old, I went and watched them play in a room, and it was just like real heavy. And I think they changed their name to something. I don't want to say what the name was, but they did heavier their sound, and he was a superhero to me. He still is. Mike, if you're watching, he's a superhero to me.
Now you
And
told
I would
me,
love to have him.
You told me about Mike,
Oh yeah.
and he's the one. The reason he's a superhero to you is because he taught you guitar.
Yes, he taught me the fundamentals.
He would.
He didn't teach me guitar. He would say, "Learn your chords and come back to me." Here's the thing, and Mike, you know this is true. He would. This was a joke to start with, but he would like play a G chord, and if I didn't play right, he'd pop me in the arm.
I was just gonna say that
And he's
is
like,
how
that's-
he
and I was
learned.
like,
Play it right.
So I learned like my 5 basic chords because he'd teach me, and I had to practice, and I came back and he'd do like, and he'd pop me in the arm for it. But more than that, like, he wouldn't teach me songs. He would teach me like structure, scale, shit like that. He wouldn't teach me a fucking song to save my life. And that's why I love you, Mike. But no, he is always going to be a superhero in my book for many reasons. But that one, a big reason, just he's an amazing musician. And I can't wait to have him a part of this.
Right. We absolutely want to have him on board with us. We've talked about a song already.
Yep.
He has the song we're
He
talking
does.
about doing. He's working on some parts for it. I can't wait to hear what he has, and I'm still not sure exactly how we're going to put it all together. Whether we record, then send it to him, and
I think
have him record
I think
on
that's
top,
what we're gonna have to do.
Or
I think we're gonna have to do something, zip it in a file, and just put it in our drive.
give it to him and
And
let him
let
do
him
with it
have
what he will.
access, because he'll have the same kind of system and software and mics and all that stuff that we're running. And basically, it's just going to be like he just opens and populates his screen with our information and just adds a new track, right?
Yeah,
And then what he
I
does
think
is
so.
when he's done with it, he collapses it all, zips it, and just puts it right back, and then we can work with that. I mean, theoretically, I don't know nothing about data software, data transmission, but he does, because he's also that smart. And that's kind of his job. I think he's in data analysis or some shit. I don't know. He
Well,
works for
that's-
Des Moines, the government, so I don't fucking know.
That's another plus to us using digital sound.
Yes.
I also want to give a huge shout out to my brother Dustin. who
Hey,
sent us-
Dustin!
Last season, we talked about having an HDMI cable.
Where's my 10-foot HDMI cable?
He sent it.
Shut the front door.
I have it. And we didn't use it today
Dustin,
because
you
of
need to tell him to bring.
my
He's
lack
got
of
2
thought.
cables.
Two of them.
He's got an 8-foot camera cable.
Right.
And he's got 10-foot HDMI cable. You know what I bought? It's not here yet.
Fail. But I wanted to
You know
give
what I
a
bought?
shout out
You know
to
what I
him
bought,
real
right?
quick.
I bought a
because-
stand.
Hold on. I wanted to give a shout out because he sent it to us. We had just
Here,
mentioned
you know
that
what?
once
I'm
last
right here.
season.
Give him a big shout.
And
right there. Give him a
bam.
big shout.
Dustin, you're the man, brother. Thank you so much.
You rock, Dustin. You know what? The next set of merch, I'm gonna get some info from you, and we're gonna
He's
get
got
you
it
some
for
merch,
sure.
All right?
Absolutely.
You got that, man.
Yeah, we had mentioned it once, and it showed up in the mail, and I was like, "What?" And he sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, man,
That's
you guys
crazy.
said you needed it, so there
He
it
did.
is."
Like
and
way back in the day, like he said, yeah.
just showed up with it. Like I was
But-
way impressed.
Now I want you to know, Dustin, if you're watching, that's gonna come in so handy because we're doing all this from right here now, and it brings me in my segue. What I was trying to say, what I was almost like rudely interrupting you.
It's okay. It's all good. We're live. That happens live.
You remember how we got off Wayne World's couch, and we had the big TV over there?
Yeah. Yes.
The
We had talked
cello,
about
when we
this.
do live, the cello is going to be moved. And guess what's going to go there on its own AV rack? That's going to sit about 72 inches in the air. The TV.
Fuck yeah.
So we will be able to run our stuff right over to there, like a show. I don't know,
Like a show.
like a show, like a thing, like a hey.
What I think would be cool
but
is if
we'll have that resource. So if we wanted to put something up over there, or our logo, or just like a
There you
video
go.
snippet, or hell, if we wanted to do Ask the Scotsman in the future, we could just kind of like turn and have the camera watch the TV and do
Right.
this shit Jimmy Fallon fucking style. You know, I don't know. I've never done this. But I got that, and it's gonna come.
Awesome.
So
Awesome. I can't
There's that.
wait.
So
fucking cool.
Dustin, your cable will come in massive use.
Hey, cheers
Okay.
to Dustin.
Cheers, Dustin.
Thanks, brother.
Dave, cheers.
What?
Yes.
Okay. Do we pay that guy?
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up. Don't say a word.
Pay him bunches of money. Just
Don't,
all of
don't
it.
say nothing about pay. He thinks peanuts are valuable. So, anyways, it's about we're reaching probably around the end of tonight's RockTail hour. We just wanted to catch you up, guys, up to speed, see what we've been doing, see what we've been working on, and obviously the area, what we have planned, and then our prospects of kind of branching out. Obviously, Dave is still on board with us. We love him.
What?
And you're not supposed to talk.
Oh, I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Stop talking, Dave.
Dave,
Stop.
you want to get in the camera and say
Talking,
good
Dave.
night to everybody?
No.
Guy's weird, man.
What? He sounds like a youper or something. He's like,
No.
you're like, judging by the consistency of these moose poops, it's at the ripe age of 32. That's what you sound like, Dave. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm horrible today.
That's right there. Oh,
Yeah.
I do want to
shit.
add something.
Yes.
I have something to add. Go
Add it.
figure.
Add it.
I can contribute.
Pretend it's
so
Dad's credit card and swipe that bitch. I'm dumb.
Dad's credit card.
You had a dad. You had a dad. That's awesome.
Look at you with a family.
Oh, what the hell?
I love you. That was low. But
I
I love
gotta
you.
get rid of that. Hold on.
All right.
Oh, it's funny because it hurts. It's true. Oh, no.
So one thing we have talked about, and we're gonna try and implement it, is actually turning this show
Into a thing.
into a podcast.
Yes. We are taking separate audio right now.
Yeah. It's happening.
And we're gonna start generating those things. And Nate has been doing some serious legwork, to the point where he's got a foundation, a format, and potential monetization options.
With Vic's other project, the game he was talking about, which we were not gonna mention the name of yet.
We're not gonna get any
Okay.
of that yet.
That's fine.
But I got some big plans involved with that.
Okay. I have also been working on another project, a podcast with my wife, which kind of brought to light that there's a lot of people
Oh yeah.
who listen to audio daily that don't necessarily use YouTube.
Did you say audio, Dave?
No.
No, he said audio daily.
Daily.
Not audio Dave.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
He's related to Carson. Go away. No.
We should have hired him. At least he would have had us a snippet on MTV. So go away, Dave. But no.
Notes.
But yeah, with all that stuff there, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff planned there. But I still, because I revamped that whole card game. Actually, I can't say I did. My brother Mike totally flipped the script on the rules. If I may take a second.
Absolutely.
Flipped the script on all the rules to the game, and then changed it, and then added 2 more decks, which was a lot of work. And I'm like, you asshole, you just put the game out 2 more years. And so I literally finished all the work he added in 2 weeks. And then oh yeah, by the way, I'm getting into digital art, so I'm not doing it this way. I'm gonna take my own time and revamp the entire game. So
Completely redone.
single-handedly put the card game back a year. So it's gonna be a year, but we do have a beta project completely functional. Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
I've seen the model of the game so far, and no shit, I'm down to
It's
play.
real deal.
Like
It's
I'm
a
ready
real
to
deal
go.
now.
I think it's going to be really, really fun.
That's cool. What it is now, it's functional. It works. I just want to make it better. That's all.
I think it's going to be great.
But yeah.
But it's because of some of these other projects we're doing that we're
Ooh.
trying to branch out a little bit. So
Speaking of other projects,
I was going to say.
I've been listening to a few things that Nate and his wife, our friends Chantel and her husband James,
Yep.
has been doing. They have a podcast where they read a book and then they talk, or a chapter of a book specifically, and then talk about that chapter. And it's actually I enjoyed myself listening to the first episode of. I was like, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
And I think that's something you should tell anyone that's listening. That way, if they like it, they can check it out once you get
Absolutely.
Once you get some feet.
That's that's kind of what I was referring to. We're taking this audio right now. We're going to reformat this into a podcast just so it's available for more people to listen to. The reason that we decided we were going to try that is because I've been producing a podcast with my wife, and we've had so much fun doing it. And there's a lot of people who listen to that format that just don't get on YouTube. So there's 2 separate groups of people that we're not reaching one of them.
I mean, hell, I went 10 years with MySpace and Facebook, and I never even messed with YouTube.
Right. And some people
now I can't live without it. How the hell does this socket work? Or how am I supposed to change brakes? Or
how the hell
or
do you
what is
play
the
this
basics-
song?
How do you play this song? What's the basic setting on Photoshop? Anything and everything is on fucking YouTube. Greatest thing in the world. And now us. 1 year in. But no, I want to co-sign for you real quick because I enjoyed listening to it, and the coolest thing is I could tell how much fun you guys were having with it.
Oh, it's a blast, man.
Because I was having fun with you, and I wasn't even there. That shit was already done and over, and I was having fun with you.
Yeah.
That's weird. For me, that's weird. It's like, I don't know how to say it. I don't really enjoy radio shows. Because it's like, oh, you know, you get the weird fucking radio voices and shit. It's like, no, I don't want that.
No.
I don't want that. With Tyler Reddig, Dave, you might know him. I watched like some Joe Rogan stuff there, and I actually really enjoyed that too. And then I'm like, you know, he's like, no, dude, this is his podcast. I'm like, but it's on YouTube. He's like, he's doubling down, man. He's got his podcast on YouTube. So that's kind of what he's getting at is we're going to be doing this. Our RockTail Hour will be on YouTube, but it'll also be streaming on podcasts. If you cannot watch our RockTail Hour while you're driving to work, but you can listen to it.
You can always listen. Always listen. I listen to podcasts every day at work because I can't watch YouTube. Right. I think it's a fantastic idea.
So we got a bunch of things coming at you guys, and we're trying really, really hard to make sure that we're going to be pumping out some quality content here for you. If you guys got any questions that you want us to ask or any songs you want us to try to learn, leave them down there, man. Let us know. Hell, half of you guys know us personally. Give us a shout out.
We do check it. We are looking for requests. We are looking for suggestions and critiques.
And if you know us and you're local, hell, come sit next to Dave. Give Dave a hard time.
Not too close.
Join us for the recording process. We encourage you. We're going to have some videos coming out in the future. Take you guys for the ride on what we do as far as recording, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So, with it being 56 minutes into it.
Vic.
Yes, Dave.
You know how you said you wanted TV over there to watch Jimmy Fallon?
No, I didn't say that.
We can watch Jimmy Fallon on this one. Right. This has a couch that's more comfy. I like Seth Meyers.
That's very good. Good boy.
Go sit down before you hurt yourself.
Go play with your Legos, Dave. Go connect some wires.
Sometimes they sting you.
Oh dear.
Well, Dave aside, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We really do appreciate all
Absolutely.
4 of you.
Maybe 4 of you. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, we're coming back. We want to take you with us. Don't hesitate to ask us questions. And like I said, if you're local, come on by. Join us for the process. It'll be fun. Share, like, and subscribe. All right?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Till next time. Yeah, girl.
You know how it goes. Stay mindless. Play from the heart. We'll see you guys.